We're going to be carrying on with that angles revision that we did last time. We didn't get as far with that as I'd hoped. Okay, I think it was only Fliss who's really got to the end of that, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time. So for the vast majority of you, you're just going to be working on the angles questions today, please, and asking me for help. Once you've completed that, then let me know, and I will set you some additional angles work, which includes isosceles triangles, okay, and equilateral triangles. So what I just wanted to do now, if this system settles down and it's actually going to share the screen properly, then I'm just going to quickly talk you through, just remind you of these special triangles. So if you move on to that extra work, I don't have to sort of stop you working again, but the rest of you will not see the isosceles triangle questions. I've only set them for Fliss so far. Okay, I don't want you moving on to them until you've done the angles ones. But anyway, just quickly reminding you, an equilateral triangle has got 3 equal sides and also 3 equal angles. And because the angles in a triangle add up to 180, then each of those angles is 180 divided by 3, which is 60. Okay, and the question will tell you in the wording that it's an equilateral triangle, but it will also have these little dashes that I've just highlighted in green, just telling you that all 3 of those sides are the equal length. So keep an eye out for equilateral triangles. And then equally, you're going to need to keep your eye out for, which will come through on the next slide in shortly, hopefully, which is the isosceles triangles. Here we go, isosceles triangles. Now with these, 2 out of 3 of the sides are the same length. And again, those 2 sides with the same length will have the dash on them to make the fact that those are the 2 sides with the same length. Now, if you picture those 2 sides with the same length, and see where those sides join, that will be at the top of the diagram on the left. That is the angle that is different. Okay, it's the other 2 angles that are the same, and we call those the base angles. So if you were having to describe why those 2 x's are the same size, you would say the 2 base angles are equal. Then over on the right hand side, I've just drawn the same triangle on its side. So again, you can be clear in your mind which of the 2 of the 3 angles are the same. With the purple one on the right, the dashes are on the 2 right hand sides. Those 2 right hand sides join at the right hand point. So that is the angle which is different. So it is the 2 angles on the left that I've marked X, which would be the 2 angles which are the same. So just to recap, that's only going to be relevant to you when you move on to the angles isosceles triangle questions, which none of you can see at the moment apart from Fliss. Okay, so for the rest of you, I want you to be carrying on working through the angles questions and completing that worksheet, asking for my help. And once you've completed that and made your corrections, I'll then release the angles isosceles triangles one for you. Now, Fliss, in the perfect world, if you wouldn't mind just doing your corrections before you move on, that would be great. But the isosceles triangles questions are there waiting for you if you choose to make a start on those instead. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop the recording there, and I look forward to you asking for help if you get stuck.